Welcome back to a divine message. Or see what's going on. What do you need to hear? Attention, resistant, and surrendered. Alignment, dishonest, and truthful. Okay. So when you choose to be honest, you are blessed. Honest to yourself. Honest to yourself. Being honest to yourself. That's a big, big task. Because if you were truly honest to yourself, you would be very, very kind to yourself. You would admire yourself. You would view yourself as God if you were being honest. You would believe in your power. You would believe in your beauty. You would believe in God's plan. So I feel like this is like you have two modes. You have two modes of being honest with yourself, and you're free. Free to do anything. And then there's an overthinking. There's an overthinking side. One second. Alright, so this overthinking side is very caught up in other people's thoughts, caught up in what they may think and what society may think, in ways to justify yourself, justify the way you live, justify the God within yourself. And this part of you can let go. You could surrender it, let it die. So long as you don't entertain it. So long as you don't entertain these thought loops, you will be free. And these thought loops manifest as people. There's people who do not see that these thought loops are an ego identity, and they just keep on building. And those people, it could be harmful to be around. could be resistant. You probably feel better when you're not around anybody. Not having to worry about anybody's thoughts, anybody's opinions, and letting those who are at that state of mind to just come to you. So you're probably very nostalgic about this old self of you. This part of you that was insecure, that didn't know who you are and your power. You're probably nostalgic about their innocence. How simple it was. But it really wasn't that simple. Things probably are actually simpler now. That if you're being honest with yourself, you are much happier right now. You've just allowed God to intervene. And not just the side of God who is a baby, but the eternal old man genius side of God. The ultimate strategist. You connected to that part of you, the old man within. And that was your wisest decision, to connect to the Father within. The Father within will always calm you down, will always put things into perspective, tell you to slow down. And allows you to be the student. No matter how old you are, for all of eternity, you have a teacher. So when you ask your Father, when you ask God for advice, he probably usually honestly is chuckling. Like, dude, you're overthinking. You know the answer to that question. You can relax. Join me. God says, join me in peace. Yeah, the universe. I feel like you're actually really enjoying this. You're really enjoying letting your old self die. Because being one with the universe is a lot better. And when you're truthful to yourself, you're truthful about that. that you like connecting with God. You like growing as God. The overthinking self is like, oh, this is too fast. This is... How do I deserve this? Your overthinking self wants to justify how you deserve this. And he's just spoiling the fun. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Okay. So there's the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Who I'm speaking to, or could be speaking about. The Tower. Okay. So it looks like the masculine here in a relationship brought a huge tower to everything he faces, to everything he meets. That's just his nature. So that could be painful, that could be challenging for people, but it also could be an extreme blessing for others, because this masculine goes around knocking down what's not needed, and those who are filled with spirit, those who are filled with love, who have infinite substance, they get revealed and they get validated. So this masculine helped out a Queen of Wands, and she realized that she deserves everything she has. This Queen of Wands could be wealthy, spiritually wealthy, usually just gets what she wants easily. And the masculine helped her see that that's not luck. Yes, it's luck, but that's not wavering luck. That is what you deserve, now and forever. She finally found a mirror. Ace of Swords. And futility, Seven of Swords. Princess of Discs. And the masculine was dealing with betrayals, was dealing with intense spiritual warfare. And this relationship sharpened his sword. This relationship coincided with a divine gift from God. Like, this relationship came at the same time as God giving him his power. It was all orchestrated divinely. So she accelerated him on his path. Because before, he could have been very worried about his path, like unsure that he even had a path. But with this exchange of energy, he's become more aware that he's actually far into a beautiful path. And he has control over it. It's not a path where it's hit or miss, where you have to perform well or it's all over. This is a path where it's on him. And it could be both sides. It's on both of them. This is a path where you put in the work, you win. And it's simple as that. You put in effort, you put in attention, you win. And there is no time limit. There is no clock in this path. Literally everything that you do helps. And the Chariot. Yeah, right now y'all are moving. Right now y'all are zooming through the past. Not just this life, but you're zooming through accumulating past lives. You're zooming through accumulating all that you are. All of your God-given gifts that are rightfully yours. Okay. So this is like a spiritual trust fund. This is you getting back everything that you are. An adjustment. Interference. You're making adjustments at rapid pace. You can easily adjust to the situation no matter what it is. So, yeah. I love you. God bless you.